Hello and welcome to video 2 of the PSAT 8-9 training. This is for a unique situation for students that have 50% extended time for the math section only. So for the first half of the test, the two English portions, they're going to be using script 1. For the second half, they'll be using script 3, which is the time and a half for the math. At this point, you should have already watched the video 1, which is the general administration on the PSAT 8-9, talking about timing and security, also about before and after test portions and what you need to do. If you haven't watched that first video, please stop this one, go back and watch that first video. You need to have that information, and it'll make much more sense to watch this one. All right, now that you've watched that first video, let's go ahead and get into this script here. So we talked in the first one about doing some questions before the test. You're going to continue that here with completing the certification. We're going to fill out fields A, B, and C, form code, test ID, and test serial book number. It is very important that students get these correct because without it, their tests will be scored incorrectly. And what we want you to do is very important that you walk around and make sure that the students are filling this in correctly. As a reminder, you're going to read the shaded areas. The unshaded areas are for your information. If you have a student in the room who's using a scribe or a human reader, please make sure you read these sections. If not, then you can skip those sections. That will then take you to the script 1 standard time. Like we said, we're doing standard time for the first two portions. So section 1 reading is still 55 minutes. It is important to note that at this point, you're not going to allow any students into the room because you have started the timed portion of the exam. So you're going to go through, you're going to record start and stop time for that portion for the 55 minutes, take a break. Writing and language, we're still in script 1, standard time there. And then you can see here where we're going to jump. Your instructions are you going to jump from script 1 to script 3. So we're going to skip this portion of script 1 and actually then jump in right here. Break before section 3. We're now on script 3, and we have time and a half for the math test. So this is now a 30-minute exam. You'll record that here. The second test is 60 minutes, so they put a 5-minute break in the middle. So you've got two separate spots to record your two 30-minute times. And then that takes you to the end of the exam. At this point, then you've gone through the script, and you'll follow up with the after test portion of your script, as we talked about in the first video. Please note that there's additional information in the emails and on the website in regards to the testing training that you need to make sure you read and are familiar with. At this point, though, that you've watched the two videos and you've done your training, you need to do the test training survey form so that we know that you've done the training and that you are ready to comply with College Board's policies. Thank you.